Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be giving you my Virgo September 2019 horoscope forecast, part 1 of 2. And yes, this does apply and pertain to the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Anyway, people, first thing up is, as far as September goes, the Sun will be, the Sun will be in Virgo from the 1st until the 23rd. So the first house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So at this time for Virgo, this could be time where there's a strong concentration of energy, focus, and attention on the self, on new beginnings, self-interest, the physical body, especially if this is actually the first house in one's natal chart, one's outlook on life, first impressions, a grandmother even, and also just things in general of a very personal nature. Now, given that this energy is in Virgo, this could be done in very systematic fashion, very methodically. A lot of this energy could also be done with a lot of prudence, a lot of caution, a lot of premeditation, being an earth sign, and also a lot of really a lot of forethought. There can also be a focus, on just Virgo new beginnings in general, such as diet, health, exercise, fitness, being more organized, doing things even more systematically, extrapolating data, things that are require the attention to details, and also too, in some cases, this could be this could shine light, so to speak, on an eye issue. The Sun in astrology rules the left or the right eye depending on gender, and it could be one situation where one may be straining a little bit harder to view. One eye might be working harder than the other. It might be some strain. Remember, Virgo is hard-working energy, so you understand what I'm saying. It could be a very worrisome issue given that this is in Virgo. Next thing up. As far as September goes, the Sun will be in Libra from the 23rd until the 30th. So the second house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So this may manifest in having a strong focus, concentration of energy and attention on monetary matters, finances, income, possessions, resources, self-worth, self-esteem, buying and selling, income generated. Given this is Libra energy, this could be done with a lot of balance, a lot of fairness, really with a lot of equitable energy, and also too, and with refinement perhaps as well, and especially perhaps in matters regarding possessions, and also finding really that energy, that focus on just being balanced in general, which could really factor into one's self-worth and self-esteem. It could also put a strong focus on Libra monetary endeavors. It could be something connected with art, such as abstract art, drawing, painting, sculpting, something with being an actress, doing acting in general, something that could be connected with a legal field, such as being a lawyer, attorney, bailiff, paralegal, or even in arbitration or negotiation. This could be a lot of strong focus and concentration of energy on negotiation in connection with finances. It could be matters pertaining to buying and selling. So anyway, next thing up, there will be a full moon in Pisces on September 13th. So the 7th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So at this time, well, in some cases, this may manifest in a completion or culmination of a Pisces-like partnership, like a business partnership, such as something with poetry or dancing or photography, chemistry, something with illusions, such as maybe magicians. It could be something with some pharmaceutical partnership, anything that could be Pisces related, anesthesiology. This could also be even the metaphysical, which includes astrology or spirituality. Now, this could also be a time too where one simply becomes tired, full, exasperated, and overly duplicitous, deceptive, perhaps gullible, overly passive, indolent, lethargic, person. That could be the grandmother, it could be someone, a significant other, a marriage partner. Could also be a time too when you're looking at the full moon in astrology. It could be, again, about endings and culminations, completions, unveilings, revelations. But I mean, this could be a revelation in some case, in some instances, of perhaps a maybe somebody that was very deceptive or beguiling. It could be somebody, could be a grandmother, could be a significant other, could be someone you were in a business partnership with. It could be connected in some cases where this could be somebody where maybe a betrayal might be revealed in connection with the seventh house person. It could even be somebody in a seventh house profession, such as somebody that may be like an attorney or someone in some legal field, someone in negotiation or arbitration, something where really at this time where you just where something, where this kind of energy could be revealed, such as something connected with betrayal or treachery, and it might be and it could be something, of course, seventh house related. So, and also perhaps putting that full compassionate, self-sacrificing, altruistic energy into your relationships in general is another way this may manifest. Next thing up, there will be a new moon in Libra on September 28th, so the second house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. Now, in some cases, this could be about a new Libra money-making endeavor that you may embark on. It could be something connected with art, such as sculpting, drawing, painting, abstract art, pottery. It could be also, or something with arbitration, something in the legal field, such as working as a paralegal, an attorney, a bailiff, anything that could be Libra related. And it might also be a new period where you might want to start to be more balanced and have more equilibrium, so to speak, in order to impact your self-esteem, your self-worth, and how you feel about yourself at this time. And it could also be about just doing something where, I mean, the second house is connected with buying and selling, so it could be something where you use strong Libra powers of persuasion in connection maybe with selling something, and maybe getting to purchase something at maybe your price that you really are, you know, more, you feel more at home with, so to speak, using those Libra powers of persuasion. And of course, there could be some haggling involved when you're talking about buying and selling. So anyway, it could also be a time where you might connect. This could be a new connection or a new relationship, perhaps somebody you meet at the place you generate income with, and it could be a Libra sun, moon, or ascendant person, or simply one that embodies Libra characteristics that might figure prominently in your possessions, your resources, your self-worth, and self-esteem. Next thing up, Mercury will be in Virgo as far as September goes, from the 1st until the 14th. So the first house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So at this time, one way this may manifest, you may simply be more voluble, more loquacious than usual. I'm talking about, really, it could be about Virgo related things such as diet, health, fitness, organization, and really also doing things at this time as well, being very analytical, and really, and again, being very communicative in general, since this is the first house, being talking by being very punctilious with details. But you may also become exasperated at those that might not be thinking as quickly as you do on a first impression. And anyway, another thing is how this may manifest. This could also be about talking, maybe more communications with a grandmother. It could even be somebody that may have been instrumental in new beginnings for you. It could just be being very voluble about Virgo new beginnings, such as extrapolating, something with extrapolation of data, or diet, fitness, nutrition, organization, such as being a professional organizer, something that requires you being punctilious with details, such as data entry or computer programming. And also another way this may manifest is that this could, remember that Mercury can also be about siblings. This could be about Virgo, sun, moon, or ascendant people, or simply ones that embody Virgo characteristics that might figure prominently in your new beginnings, your outlook, first impressions, maybe your dealings with a grandmother, and really perhaps your appearance and your physical body, especially if this is actually the first house in your natal chart. So anyway, hold on a moment, people. Sorry about that, I'm back. Next thing up, Mercury will be in Libra as far as September goes, from the 14th until the 30th. So the second house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. Now at this time, you could be talking simply about balance, spending, and talking about possessions that are very refined, that are artistic, have perhaps that have certain beauty to them, that could maybe make your place more aesthetically appealing to others. This could also be at the same time where your mind is motivated toward generating income at this time, and really and it could be talking about Libra money making endeavors, such as doing things connected with where you might be doing some negotiations. It could be something where you're using Libra powers of persuasion to try to sell something. It could also just simply be doing something, again, Libra related, that may be as far as generating income, talking about it, such as something with art or something connected with the legal field, such as doing pottery or sculpting, abstract art, drawing, painting, anything that could be Libra related. And it could also be in some cases where this may manifest. Remember that Mercury, again, could also be about siblings. This could be about Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant people, or simply ones that embody Libra characteristics that might figure more prominently: your possessions, your self-worth, your self-esteem, your resources, and income generated. Now, whether they have a beneficial or more detrimental effect on you, a lot of this can be predicated and dependent on aspects. This makes the points in your chart. If it makes, say, a sextile or trine to your natal Jupiter, they might be very auspicious in terms of income generated, your revenue, your possessions, and how you feel about yourself. But let's say it makes an adverse aspect to your natal Saturn, then the opposite may happen. They may be more tied in to loss and sorrow in these matters. Last but not least, Venus will be in Virgo as far as September goes, from the 1st until the 14th. So the first house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So at this time, well, Virgo, you might find yourself doing a lot of self-love and loving your Virgo qualities, such as being very analytical, being punctilious with details, being organized, systematic, methodical, being able really to be very reticent and really self-effacing. This is where this could generate a lot of self-love, but you might find yourself buying a lot of things that are Virgo related for yourself, such as things connected with diet, fitness, health related matters. It could be by buying workout equipment, bodybuilding equipment. It could be buying a pocket organizer or anything, again, that could be connected with Virgo. And if you're unattached at this time, Virgo, you may connect with a Virgo Sun, Moon, or Ascendant person, or simply one that embodies Virgo traits. And it could be somebody that could play an integral role in your in new beginnings, your outlook on life. It may be somebody you may have known from your early childhood, such as a childhood sweetheart. And it could also be about valuing Virgo things on a first impression, and express very outwardly, such as punctuality, dependability, being organized, reliability, being detail oriented, and things where, and also just good proper behavior, being very scrupulous. So those are some ways this can manifest and pan out. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for my Virgo September 2019 horoscope forecast, part 1 of 2. Stay tuned next time, where I'll be giving you my Virgo September 2019 horoscope forecast, part 2 of 2. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel, but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.